Do you feel strong?
Do do do.
Do you feel inspired? Woo-hoo-hoo. Is there something you want to break through with us?
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're coming to you right now.
Yeah.
Welcome to session number 12 of
Waking up.
yeah, that's another way to say it. Waking up, going forth,
Going forth.
moving forward. March 4th to May the 4th be with you. You're on a journey with Sharon G.
And I'm Mark Wheeler. And I had this really fascinating thing happen to me just a little while ago, and I want to share it. I've been going through a lot of things in my life recently, and
How recently?
like
For our
for
listeners.
the
For our
last
viewers.
for the last 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years. Let that hit you. Let you get
4
4 or 5
years.
years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so I was so we're in a choir, and it's a beautiful thing, and something happened today where I was the only tenor in the room, and I was called upon to sing my part. Well, typically in that scenario, I would be completely, not completely, but it would be really awkward for me to do that. For whatever reason, it really doesn't matter. The point is that I was feeling, I felt awkward, but
Did you go forth anyway?
I did go forth anyway. And so I grabbed myself by my horns, and I laid into it, and I did it all the way through, and I made no mistakes, and it was just a great feeling. Everybody in the room applauded, and that moment typifies how I come to things, and how how I can let go of some of these feelings that I'm inadequate, which is what that's from. I have this inadequacy thing that comes up occasionally. And it just kind of makes its way into some things that I do. And I'm so glad that happened, because I see it, and I'm recognizing it more and more all the time.
How did it feel? Was there any
It
resistance before you began?
Oh my!
What was that?
Did you see that? Okay, where's the tenor? And I was like, oh geez, and I got a lump in my throat.
You really did?
Yes.
I didn't really get to see you.
Yes, I got a lump in my throat, and I was and all of a sudden I could feel my chest kind of tighten a little bit. I was like, because I was the only tenor, and there was going to be no backup. It was just me. Yeah, well, it was just me in front of everybody. So I did it, and I sang the part, and it was I did a really great job, and everybody in the room applauded. And I didn't even know what to do. I just kind of like, I kind of horsed around with it. I really didn't even really take it in, because it's like, no, that wasn't any good. But everybody applauded, and it was like I was feeling like, well, they're just doing that.
Well, you totally nailed it, and it was actually surprising. I actually got to co-lead this rehearsal, and all that just kind of happened really quickly. It's like, Mark just sang that whole part, and all of a sudden we're all clapping. It's like, you did that, and I know you've seen, people are like, well, how is that a big deal? Like, I've seen you sing your own music,
right.
do your own
I'm
concerts.
I'm in bands. I do all kinds of stuff.
You're in bands.
I'm in bands.
You're in them?
I'm not
back
in
to
them.
something, yeah.
I'm not in them.
He's the guitar player.
Did you really say that?
I did, yeah.
No.
That's what we... But you don't know. Like, you really did say, yeah, there's been like a slump for the last
Yes.
few years. So somehow that was a breakthrough, especially when you say that kind of the tightening and the lump in the throat.
Yep.
What gave you the green light?
I was in the hot spot. I was asked to do it. So I rose to the occasion in that very moment. Because I had to, because I was the only one in the room. There was no other tenor for her to say, okay, well then you do it. It's like, no, I'm there. I was in.
Did you feel a sense of responsibility? Or did you feel like the team needed you? Or you couldn't rely on another player? Or you just had to, because that's a choice point where it'd be easy to go, I'm not quite sure on my part. There's a lot of ways out.
And people have done that in the choir. Oh, well, I'm not quite ready for that.
Yeah.
Just give me a couple more days. But
somehow you did it.
I did it. In spite of the tightening, in spite of the nerves, in spite of my own craziness, that of course I can do that. Come on.
And then you have to actually be willing to be going forth. You actually marched forth. You actually made the force be with you. You let your own force be with you, and you channeled it in the direction you want. And that's what these episodes are all about.
Yeah.
Yes, so this is number 12. And we look forward to seeing you on the next one.
Yeah.
And until then,
Go
get
forth.
that energy. Feel a taste of this so you can go forth. Yes, we're doing this together. And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.